with my Shoggossians of Manchester workshops, there's a whole kind of community outreach that happens prior to the workshop, because we will be dealing with very heavy topics in the workshops where sometimes people don't really know what is going to come out whilst they're making things. I think I make sure to establish some kind of a relationship of trust with the participants beforehand, so they're not meeting me for the first time at the workshops. And I do it through different ways: going to Shoggossian events, engaging with the community, going to check on people, and just being part of the community and getting to know them. So that would be prior to the workshop. And then also prior to the workshops, I would make sure that I have a kind of a safeguarding policy and process. I have a document that I've made that is the Shoggossian of Manchester kind of safeguarding policy. And this is a document that I send to anyone that is external to the community that will be working on the project. So, for example, if I'm employing a photographer or a videographer that is coming to document the workshops, I'll make sure that they have this document, they know what they're getting into. And with kind of videographers and photographers, I also make sure that they're not in the workshop for the whole time. Also, obviously, letting the participants know that there will be someone who will be coming in if they're comfortable, and asking them if they're comfortable with that. So I need the consent of the participants. If they aren't and they don't want to be on the videos, they don't want to be recorded, I also have stickers that people can wear, and then the videographer or the photographer knows that this is someone who they can't take a photo of, and they can't kind of make videos of. So there's kind of consent forms that I have as well. Just making sure that people are aware of what is going to happen, who is coming in, and asking them whether they're comfortable with that or not. And then making sure that external people from the project have read the document, signed it, understood it, and know what kind of project it is, and what kind of conversations we'll be having in the space. And then also prior to that, I make sure that I've got a safeguarding officer who works kind of at an institution, thanks to who the project started and who funded the project at the very beginning of it. So that's someone that's one phone call away. If there's someone that needs some kind of extra support at the end of the workshop, they can either chat to me or they can ring this person, they can meet up with them. If the person is in the space, I make sure that we have an extra room. If someone is feeling upset or needs to take themselves out of the space whilst we're having the workshop, we have this extra room, extra space that people can go in, and then they can just have a chat with someone. I usually don't deliver those workshops on my own, and I do it with someone else from the community. And that's also kind of the whole goal of the Shoggossians of Manchester workshops. I started them with the intention of training someone from the community who can then deliver them as well, which is exactly what happened. So there's two of us, and then my hope is for someone to just kind of take the lead and start their own workshops, and whether that's different from what I do, using their own kind of creative practice or different kind of mediums to deliver different workshops. I use photography, but someone else might use, I don't know, cooking or something else. So it's about kind of this training and this agency to the community for them to, for people to also start their own thing.